Hello, beautiful people. Melissa Mills here, medium and soulful alignment mentor. And I would love to chat to you today about not giving up on the vision of your happiness. So, I'm going to talk about how you can use the knowing of events to transfer that energy to create your desires and the dreams inside your heart. And I'm also going to talk about why sometimes, even though we are sending powerful requests to the universe, it's just not happening. And we call that the capped glass ceiling. So, stay on and enjoy. And of course, I would love to answer any questions. So if you're joining live, thank you so much for your energy and being able to create the incredible time and space vortex that we are, so that everyone who watches this video can receive the transmission, the powerful transmissions that this can also create in your lives. So a lot of us, right, have a vision. We have a vision of the life that we want, whether that be a type of relationship that we want to experience, whether it be a type of house we want to live in, the type of job, the holidays we want to go on. We all have visions, even of how we want to look. And sometimes what happens is when that vision doesn't quite happen right there and then, we tend to go into doubt. We tend to go into, well, it's never going to happen. So why should I even bother in the first place? We get into our minds, we get stressed, and we kind of lose sight of why we wanted the vision in the first place. The reason you have these visions of the life that you truly want to experience, it's because that is what is in alignment to your soul. It is what your soul is truly wanting you to experience, so that you can be the embodiment of love, of abundance, of joy, of freedom. Right? That's why you're wanting these dreams and desires. So when they don't happen straight away, we kind of feel, well, the universe is not on my side. It's just not meant for me. But that's not true. So I invite you to keep playing with the visions. If it's a house, I want you to see yourself in the house, whether it be you're cooking in the house, you are playing with your children in the house, you are in the garden pruning your flowers. I think that's what you do with flowers. Whatever it might be, start playing with the vision. If it's a certain job, right? Play with the vision of the job, of the people that you are working with, of the boss that you have, if it's a boss, or if it's something that you want to do that's self-employed. Imagine the clients that you're receiving. Play with the vision, because the more you play with it, the more you align to the happiness that it is that you know this vision, these manifestations, these desires are going to create for you. So I truly invite you not to give up on the vision of your happiness. And it's okay to want more than what you currently have, because we are from an expansive universe. It means a universe that is continually growing and growing and expanding. We are not meant to be here in a limited, contracted state. So of course, it is okay for you to want more. Of course, I know that you are grateful for what you already have, but you know that in order to keep expanding and to keep growing and to keep fulfilling your own soul's growth, you need to experience more as you go on, as you upgrade your life. So let me know, what is a vision, and start playing with it. Right? So how can we use the knowing of events to make our manifestations happen? So I can pretty much guarantee that a lot of you already know things that are going to happen, right? You know that you're going to get up in the morning and you might be going to work tomorrow, or you're going to be dropping the kids off to school, or you know that you're going to have a birthday, you know that it's going to be Christmas, you know that there's certain events that are already going to happen in your life. So you know some things already about your future, and you don't really think about it too much. You already know it's going to happen. So when it comes to your birthday, you know you're going to have a birthday. When it comes to Christmas, or whether it comes to, in our house, my 2-year-old's obsessed with Halloween. So you know that these events are going to happen regardless, because that's just part of life. So you don't go, oh no, I'm not going to have a birthday this year, even if you are, not necessarily able to have the birthday party, right? You still are going to have the birthday regardless. That day's still going to tick over, and you're going to have the birthday or the Christmas or the whatever it might be. So you don't go, oh no, it's not going to manifest this year. I'm not going to have the birthday, or Christmas is going to be canceled, or it just doesn't happen, right? So we don't fret about it. We just carry on with our lives. And then when it comes up to it, we get excited, or we start to go, oh, that's right, this is coming up. And we get into that energy. So with your dreams and desires inside your heart that you're wanting to manifest, whether that be the perfect partner, the job, the adventure, whatever it is in your heart that you truly want, imagine the feeling that you have of absolute knowing and trust that your birthday is going to happen, and Christmas is going to happen, Halloween's going to happen, right? And transfer that into knowing that your dreams and desires are going to happen as well, right? Use that energy and that momentum. You don't fret over it. You don't go into like, oh my gosh, what if I actually don't have a birthday this year? Like, it just doesn't happen. You're going to have a birthday, right? So, and then you play with the idea of what you might get for your birthday, or what you might do, and you start to kind of create that, but you know that it's just going to happen. So use that same knowing of events that you know that in the morning you're going to get up and you might, have breakfast. Okay. So use the knowing that that's just what you're going to do, as well as your manifestations, and knowing that every single day you're that step closer to experiencing it. Like your birthday, right? My birthday's in April. And so every day I'm getting just that little bit closer to it being my birthday. And it's exciting. And then I start to go, ooh, and I reflect and I start to vibe about the birthday. So same with your manifestations and your dreams and your desires. Start to play with the idea that you already know it's going to happen. It just can't not happen. So you're going to play with it with that knowing. You're not going to fret about it. You're just going to go with this momentum of the knowing. So transfer that feeling of knowing Christmas is happening, or your anniversary, or the fact that you're going to get up and go to work in the morning. Use that same momentum and that same knowingness with your dreams and your desires. Now, also, one of the things that you need to kind of keep in mind is that all of us have an energy container, and that you can imagine as your aura or your energy, whatever you want. But our energy is in a container, right? And this container can only hold so much. So I'm going to use the analogy of us as a family to kind of demonstrate what I mean. And our energetic containers can only hold as much. So sometimes you might be like, but I'm doing all the things. I'm like, requesting it to the universe. I'm using the momentum of the events, and it's still not happening. Well, that's potentially because you have reached a glass ceiling moment, which means that you can't receive any more no matter what you do, because you haven't worked on expanding your capacity to receive. Okay. And that's what we want to do with our energetic container. We want to expand to receive more and more and more, because we can only hold in our energetic containers, right, what we allow for it to, what it is. Okay. So for some of you, okay, let me explain it in this way. So when we were a family of 4, we could fit in my little, I can't even remember what type of brand it was, but it was a little Mazda. It was just, a small Mazda kind of car. And then we got a new family member. and we didn't fit in the car. So we had to upgrade so that we could now fit all the family members in our bigger station wagon, right? So like all of ourselves, we have to upgrade our energetic containers to hold more. So it might be for you, maybe you could fit an apartment, but then of course you have a family and you now need a bigger house, right? So we have to upgrade so that we can fit more. Hopefully that kind of makes sense. So we've got to upgrade our energetic containers as well. And we do that through healing our programming of our beliefs. So beliefs is the key to it all. So your beliefs affect how much you're able to hold in your energetic container. So even though you might be using the momentum of the knowing of the events and you're fully aligned with that, if your energetic container can't hold anymore, it just won't come into fruition. So we want to be in an expanded state to receive. We don't want to be contracted. We don't want to be like, oh, I just need enough, or other people deserve it more, and so I just don't want it, right? That's not how we that's not the universe in which we derive from. We come from an expansive universe, okay? So also with your energetic container, the way that you're going to do that is through truly working on your mindset. Manifesting has truly nothing to do with creating the desire. It's got everything to do with your mind. So when I talk about manifesting mastery, it's not about make a vision board and look at it every day. No, you actually have to do the work on your mindset. You've got to start understanding the beliefs that kept you in sabotage or limitation, or the beliefs that have kept you in a restricted state. You've got to understand what that is, because you don't know what you don't know. Just the same as you don't know that you've got a glass ceiling, because your energetic container is now full. And a lot of the time it will be full of the things that you don't want. So yes, getting rid of things, getting rid of physical things in your space, as well as mental things in your mind that are not serving you. So I truly love working with people and sharing this wisdom and knowledge. So let me know if you're resonating with that. I'm going to take a little look at the comments. Oh, hello, beautiful people. You guys are so cute. Oh, thank you so much. I'm feeling like we are vibing with life today. So I really wanted to share this message with you, that I do not feel anybody should give up on the vision of their happiness, because you did not come here to experience life in a way that is going to keep you feeling stressed and overwhelmed and not achieving anything, because that's not what life is about. So get into that momentum of playing with your visions, with your happiness, right? Go and just be and just, and imagine, and don't go, oh, if this happened, that would be amazing. Come at it from a place of just knowing it's already there. It's just now, like Christmas, we've got to wait till the end of the year for Christmas, right? But we know that Christmas is going to be there. We know that New Year's is going to be there. We just have this knowing that it's just going to be there, right? So like your dreams and your desires have that same knowing, and it's fun as to how we'll get there. Oh, this year is Christmas going to be something that we have to do just within our families, or is it going to be something that we're going to be able to do with all the people that we love, because we can go places, right? That's the fun of it. Let's see how it unfolds. But we all know Christmas is happening. Okay, so that's right. You've got to feel like it's already yours. It belongs to you. If it's come into your mind, it means that it wants to come into physical manifestation, but you have to do the work. You've got to come from an understanding, and this is why we do manifesting mastery, because manifesting mastery is all about your programming. It's playing with quantum physics, understanding the time illusion, because remember, we have the knowing. We're going to get up in the morning and we're going to do this and we're going to do that and we're going to go there. We just know. Okay. So that is what I wanted to share with all of you today. Do the work on expanding your energetic container, right? You can visualize yourself and your energy and expand it, allowing yourself to receive more and more. You can do that with money. You can do that with love. You can do that with opportunities. You can do it with whatever it is that you're wanting to call in. If you're wanting a house, right? And it's probably bigger than the house you already have, start expanding your energy to have this house and how it feels to have the house, and then whatever it is that you want to put into that energetic container, start bringing it in, start bringing in the relationship, start bringing in the friends or the opportunities, whatever it is, start bringing and calling it in and expanding. You've got to allow yourself to be in an expanded state. So do not give momentum to the fear, to the doubt, to the stress, to all the things that are robbing you from your happiness, right? Keep in the vision of what will make you happy. And yeah, tap into the things that you already have that are making you happy. You're allowed to want more. You're allowed to have more. Actually, it's your divine right. It's kind of why we're here. If we didn't want more, then we wouldn't come to earth. We wouldn't say, hey, I want to experience what it's like to create more and more and more and more, right? We wouldn't feel the need to create new technology and upgrade our iPhones and, whatever it might be, right? But there's always new things being brought into our world for us to experience as part of our soul growth. So play with the timelines, everybody. Play with your energetic container and know that manifesting truly has nothing to do with the desire, but it's actually got everything to do with your mind and whether or not you soulfully align to the truth of who you are. And that, of course, is that you are love, that you are joy, that you are abundance, that you are freedom, empowerment, and infinite creation. So remember, everybody, that you are a gift to the world, and together we awaken, we align, and we ascend. So I send you so much love. And if this resonates, I would love for you to, of course, share this video so we can have so many more people creating the lives that they truly are worthy and destined to have. Because the more of us do that, the more we raise the human consciousness and the more we can truly create and create and create and create these incredible things, especially that are coming from that place of our heart, that goodness inside of all of us, which truly deserve to be felt through the ripples and tidal waves that we are creating in this world. So I love you all so much. Make sure you check out the Soulful Alignment Academy and come and join us on this journey of manifesting mastery. I love you all so much. Have a fabulous day. Bye, everybody.